everybody. Welcome to Meek's Bottom Line. It's your girl Meek, and I got a portion of my crew here. I have my husband Newt. I have my girl Adrian. I feel like Boston is like overpowering the Sixers right now, but I'm gonna let it go. It's all right. I got big boy Lloyd down there in Sixers gear, and damn right, OG Chuck. Welcome back, fellas and ladies.
What's going on, Chuck?
Hey, what's going on there?
So we've been doing an emotional roller coaster in these past couple days. The high highs of game one and the low lows of game two. So the first game we won a defining game, 119-115, without Joel Embiid. And then last night's fiasco where we lost 121-87. But it was really bad. And the big story is, of course, Joel Embiid is the real MVP. MVP. So, okay, you guys are a little dead, but okay. I'm happy about it. I mean,
Congratulations.
But yes. Congratulations to Joel.
Well overdue.
Well overdue. And I hope girl can put up when he found out he became the MVP. That was a great moment for him. So I'm happy for him as well. So let's say that again.
I said the third time is a charm.
Yes, it is. Right. Yes, it is. And hopefully game 3, because it's going to be lit in tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
What are your feelings from game 1? Anyone?
Well, my feelings, I started watching. I was really hyped because I thought Joel Embiid was gonna go, do his thing, but
this is game 1.
Game 1 with the
we're gonna start with the high.
Yeah. Game 1 was awesome. It felt like I was watching a new team and everything, just running without Joel Embiid. It was just like the guards was in there. There was running small, and that game was exciting from the beginning to the end. And I was like really happy. I was really happy with the first game.
Yep. Adrian,
go ahead.
I thought that they played much better, knowing that they had to overcompensate because Joel wasn't there. I thought they were all, I guess I felt they didn't have anything to lose, so they went kind of, all out and just, did what they needed to do, and everything seemed to be clicking. I guess I'll save my other comments for game 2.
OG?
I was impressed with the old Harden appearing. Okay, that was great. Took up the slack. He took the Joel would have took. I'm really impressed with Doc right now. Doc confused himself with okay, they switched out of the man-to-man into the zone and back into the zone, kept it back and forth. And I think that to a indecisive plays by the Celtics and them all over. I also was impressed with the fact that the Celtics shot 75 or 80% in the first quarter, and the Sixers took that haymaker. So Doc money so far this really the whole season. He's been earning his money. I mean, he's really coaching these guys up. So
okay, cousin Rocky, welcome in. Hello. We were just talking about game 1, the highs first. So what was it that
Yeah, Houston Rockets, James Harden. I think probably everybody touched on that. Wow, he was amazing. He was really amazing. They didn't get rattled either. I think Boston really just took them for granted and really got really got rattled at the end. But yes, hey, look, those are the types of wins that you need. In a playoff series, the main goal was to get one at their home. So yeah, we did what we had to do.
Yeah, and they were so cocky in that first quarter, that first half. It's like it was nice to wipe the smiles off their face. Honey, what you think?
Well, I like I'm surprised no one mentioned B-Ball Paul. He really showed up and showed out.
okay.
Well, actually they all did, but again, Paul, it's always been I knew he had it in him, and when he was given a chance, he really showed that he could play. You know, in those circumstances. But without Embiid, they definitely run a faster paced game. I noticed that. That you know they were up and down the court a whole lot faster. You hardly heard Doc hollering 5, 4. It was just, you know, everybody was, you know, up and down the court and taking shots, and everyone, you know, stepped up. Harden, you know, at that night he was the captain of the ship, and you know he definitely, you know, he led them to a victory. He showed, you know, his old self, and I believe he led them to that victory that night.
Well, Doc has said that having a week to prepare for the likelihood of Embiid not playing was a big part of their win. And for myself, I really like Maxey, even though his game, he wasn't his strongest yesterday. I like Maxey playing out there with the younger guys. I think he brings up the pace and his enthusiasm. I really have enjoyed his game. And I think when he intercepted that ball was that the third or fourth quarter, and when they threw him the ball and he ran up the court, and everyone thought that it hit the rim, and it didn't, and he
shot clock violation.
Right, but he went ahead, and Boston just looked so flat-footed. Just everybody was still at the other end of the court. He finished that play, and I think that was the start of what became a great win for us. So what we were hoping was that we could steal a game. That whole sweep thing that I sent, it was just a joke. It was, Kevin didn't think he was going to sweep. No one thought he was going to sweep.
On the game too, I think we have to give the Melton his flowers, because he's been a godsend the whole season. He's had to step in when Harden was injured, Maxey was injured, kept them connected and get on those timely threes. I think he might hit 5 3s them in the game also. And I don't thinking about giving us him for the 23rd pick, but we could have got a better player, you know, a rookie. So, and one other thing, yeah, they do play faster without, but the catch-22 is without, they have inside presence. So, you know, how do you want to play that? So,
well, what worked with us in game 1 didn't work so well in game 2. So that lost 121-87. What happened? It started off well. Joel was blocking in the first half. I don't know. Tobias led the Sixers with 16 points at the end, and Embid had 15 points, 3 rebounds, 5 blocks. Harden missed all 6 of his 3-pointers, and he was 2 for 14 overall. What can we say about game 2?
Game 2, I see the shots was not even falling. Defense, a lot of turnovers, and it would seem like they was just more flat-footed. They was not moving into their, you know, comfort zone. I don't know. It's just like something bit them. It's like, all right, let's just let them win or something. I just didn't like that game at all.
Boston was hitting every shot. I mean, it was just a massacre. Boston was hitting.
Yeah, it was. They were just shooting.
Boston massacre. Yep. I don't have their percentage, but when we were watching, it just seemed like they were just hitting. It was from everywhere on the court.
What I do know is that their coach told them to at least shoot 53 pointers, and they did so. And I think 30 out of the 50 something.
Yeah, it looked
a lot better versus game 1, and then 2. I mean, they got really good production out that bench too. So, I mean, that's another key thing, and that's been their, you know, that's been their focus all year. That bench. I mean, you got Brogdon there. You know, he's putting up threes. You know, dishing out assists, and then you got even the big guys, you know, that rarely play. Like, those guys are really good too. So that bench, again,
good.
So
they're deep.
Well,
yeah,
you know, different spin on that. I really consider game 2 as a glorified scrimmage. I don't the massacre stuff and all that. Okay, we could say that, but we had to get Joel out there.
We did.
We had the rust off of him. He had to find out how it felt to play with the brace, what he could do, what he couldn't do. I'd rather see that happen in game 2 than to see it happen tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it was a waste. I think, like you said, he hasn't played since what, the game 3 in the Brooklyn series.
Mm-hmm.
That's been all. So I think it was good for him to get the rust off.
Yeah, he definitely was rusty because he was on the floor a lot in the first half. And it almost looked like that his equilibrium and his gait was off because he was falling with barely somebody touching him. But it doesn't take much for Joel Embiid to land on the floor anyway.
Always on the floor.
Always on the floor.
Big man syndrome.
Yeah, something.
It was
So
like too though, emphasis too, even with Joe, like it didn't seem like the emphasis was to shoot the ball a lot though either though too. I don't know how many touches he had, but it didn't seem like, that he was. I mean, I know he got double teamed a lot out the post, but he was, again, he's been passing the ball out the post real well. But it just didn't seem like he took a lot of shots. And I mean, Boston just kept everybody honest the second half. We couldn't make shots, but it just didn't seem like, that the game plan was to even pump, to get Joel down low to get him to the line. I don't know if he went to the line, but I don't even think he went to the line a lot. I don't know, just a good game plan by Boston overall, though.
There's some speculation that they don't go ahead, Chuck. I'm sorry.
No, they're also playing out of desperation. They could not afford to go down 2-0 coming to Philly. So they had everything and we were playing with house money.
Mm-hmm. Did you say we were playing with house money?
Oh yeah,
we were house money.
Yeah, we were playing.
Yeah. I was just making sure. So yeah, game 3 is tomorrow at 7:30 at Wells Fargo Center. Chuck, you going?
I will be there.
Where's he going?
Adrian, when was the last time you hit a game?
That's a season ticket. Oh, well, I heard they hired. I don't know what for this second
I'm
round.
sure.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. You don't miss that atmosphere?
Yeah, I heard. I already heard the second round. It's like, true.
I can imagine. And it's versus Boston, so I mean,
Boston alone is
what better game? So what's our game plan? What's the keys to the win besides scoring?
Score more points than just score more points.
I mean, I think it was a reversal of fortune. Game 2 was, where our bench stepped up game 1. Their bench stepped up game 2. And then the people who are like Jaylen Brown, who are just very consistent and very, he has a high percentage shots that he made. He did what he was supposed to do. They kept Tatum contained a little bit and it got him in foul trouble. Mm-hmm. But Jaylen Brown wasn't protected and neither was Smart. I mean, he was a hustler. In game 1, we got a couple of 3-pointers from even PJ Tucker. So game 2, no one, like everyone was off, and it seemed like they wanted to defer to Joel and and make space for him, that they lost their own games. Yeah. And I think now that we settled down, we were embarrassed with that game, with the score. At least they ran away with it. I think game 3 they'll settle down. They'll have the home court advantage. They'll have their, cheerleaders, supporters. You're at home. And I think they'll do well, and it'll be a much closer game. And I think we'll win it.
Okay. I'm with that. Lloyd?
I think they just gotta, just like Adrian was saying, just stay together, just play their game, make sure they play their game, make sure they come to them, and play that defense, because I know Joel, Harden, they're gonna get their points and everything, Max and everybody else, and just hope that to me, I hope it's not a close game, because I hate close games. I hope we can just beat them by 10 by the time the buzzer ends, because those close games, your heart be beating so fast, and you don't want to be sweaty. I don't want to have no heart attacks. I'd rather win by 10 than by 1.
Yeah, just like game 1, like it was. You can't.
It's gonna be gritty.
It is. Yeah, it is.
Down to
out of tomorrow, because Joel is going to receive his MVP award, so that's going to be more emotional jolt to the house too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Take some video for us.
I'll do my best. That's not my strong point, though.
Oh man, we're gonna work on that.
Like to be present, Chuck, all right?
I know. In other basketball news tonight, the Lakers and the Warriors play game 2. The Lakers are up 1-0. The Nuggets and the Suns game 3 is tomorrow. The Nuggets lead that series 2-0. They're putting a spanking on them. And then Miami and the Knicks are 1-1. Their next game is Saturday at 3:30. And then after that, the Lakers and Warriors will play game 3 at 8:30. And these games are really good. If I could say, I'm glad these are early games so I can actually watch them, because once they get a little late, like even 9 o'clock is a little late for me. I just can't. I try to stay up. But
and breaking news, Milwaukee had the best record in the league this year.
They fired their coach.
Gone.
Wow.
Yeah. That first round out of the playoffs meant something.
But it wasn't a failure, Giannis said.
Only 2 years removed from winning the championship.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
That's something. That says something.
Bye.
Yeah. Thank you for the memories.
What have you done lately?
Yes. All right, so that's basketball news. Phillies. Lloyd, I didn't even take any stats.
Well, the Phillies.
He's coming back.
He's back. He's back.
Yeah. Well, let's go with game 1, game 2, the series against the Dodgers. The Dodgers manhandled us, but it was great to see Bryce Harper get his swings back, and that was exciting and everything else. But I don't know. It's just we just start so slow during the beginning of April and beginning of May. But I just tell everybody else, coworkers and everybody, calm down. Let them warm up. End of May, going to June and August, they're going to be hitting the ball and striking out, and the pitchers are going to be doing well. But the series coming up against Boston, I'm hoping I go to Sunday's game. That's going to be exciting games because, the Phillies going to be playing, the Sixers going to be playing on Friday night, and that's going to be rocking down there in South Philly. So, so it's going to be exciting weekend. Yeah, it's going to be exciting weekend for the Sixers and the Phillies because, the Phillies are playing a good team against Boston. Boston is a great baseball team.
Okay. Well, the Phillies right now is they are making a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
They're horrible on the base paths right now. Okay. And can't hold lead. Yesterday they fought off, round ahead, 5-0.
They was up, yeah.
They scrambled to tie it up in the ninth, and the lead pitcher gives up a grand slam. So they're just totally out. And I agree with you. They just get off to these slow starts.
They start real slow,
It ain't over yet, but they got to start getting their stuff together.
Yeah, and it starts from the inside too. It starts with the guys in the clubhouse because they got to talk to each other, and it's not really the coaches, but it's more the players. The players got to get themselves up. Have a little pep talk or something. And so like that they can get together and start winning because sometimes it gets tired just seeing them with a slow start. And you see like Atlanta and the Mets playing good ball too.
Yeah, especially Atlanta though too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and another thing I guess to take out of it, I guess positive thing though, you got, I mean, Shot is playing lights out. Like he's awesome. Like him and Turner, like it's really that, like when him and Turner, like Turner needs to, and I guess he's a savvy vet, so I'm not really worried about him because he'll, like you said, he'll pick up as far as hitting the ball.
Yeah.
But the second year guy. Shout that's playing leadoff though, because Turner should be the leadoff, but he's playing lights out though. So once both of them start hitting the ball a lot more consistently, and so they can get on base, you'll see that run total go up though. I'm not really worried about that. Turner's coming around though.
Yeah, he is. Hey, I was gonna say, Chuck. They say that Bryce Harper got the fastest recovery for Tommy John surgery ever. That's what they were saying, because that's saying that. Well, you got to remember a long time ago when you had that injury, it takes a long time for you, maybe 2 years off. But now with the technology they have with medicine and stuff, and when I heard that's the fastest recovery ever, I was like, wow. I was so amazed. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
They're not allowed to throw from the field yet, so.
Yeah. because he's dying to get back on the field. You know, he even said it, get back on the field, and so we could, you know, because he wants to be, you know, talking to the fans and everything else. You know, DH, you know, you just going ahead and everything else, but you know, he's doing right now, DH, and you know, take his time to get on the field. You know.
Well, it seems like his presence makes a big difference. So
Big time, yes, you got that right.
it's not how you start, it's how you finish, and look how they finished last year. So
That's right.
Phillies, and we're not even going to touch on the draft because I want to get the names together and get our the NFL draft ended. It was last week, and I just want to make sure we know the positions and exactly who these people are. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
we hit a home run.
Yeah, I know they had Howie on the one of those shows, and yeah, I'm anxious to talk about them, and you guys give me a preview of who we picked and how they can better our team. So as we look forward to football season, but let's get out of basketball season first. So thank you, crew.
Oh, we got Devin Haney and Lemon on the
20th. Yes.
Yeah. So
let your money up Devin Haney, baby.
Okay.
Who you got, boxing guru?
That's gonna be a good one. I'll let you know by the time they get in the ring.
Okay.
That's how he makes his choice.
Yeah, I gotta watch him walk to the ring, and by the first round, I'll let you know.
Yeah, Newbie. Remember I told you about David Haney a long time ago?
Yeah, Haney's good.
Yeah.
Well, the boxing match is on the 20th, and we'll have to get a prediction before they walk through the ring. So sorry, Kevin. But thanks, crew. Anything else? Going once, going twice. Let's get back to basketball. I will talk to you guys next week, and we will see where the Sixers are. Oh, I guess we'll be up what? 3-0, 3-1, 3-1. Next time we talk
Friday,
right?
And when is your next
Sunday? Friday and Sunday.
That's right. Friday and Sunday victory.
So if we talk next Thursday, it'll be 3-1.
Okay.
Right.
If not over.
Right.
If not over. That's right. Because that's what I was thinking, Mark, that the series might be over by the time we hope.
Brock, I tell you, look,
you gotta speak it.
Yes,
yeah, okay,
Sixers.
Well,
yes, the series is gonna be over.
I'll make this prediction. I believe the finals are whoever wins this series and whoever wins the Warriors series.
I hope it's not the Lakers because I can't stand the Lakers.
I think I would rather play the Lakers and the Warriors if we win.
Yeah.
I would rather play the Lakers and the Warriors.
Point. Are we
not? I just can't stand LeBron.
I would rather step over LeBron. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, well, but if we play the Warriors, they got nobody to stop Embid. They got
nobody at all.
Nope.
Oh, I guess AD would be
he fits sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes he does nothing.
Well, to be the best, you got to beat the best. So
right,
yeah.
Right. Is Jimmy Butler playing tomorrow? What's his status? Anybody know about Jimmy Butler?
I know he's playing.
He's doubtful, but his ankle is like pretty swollen.
What is the first degree or second degree of ankle sprain?
I don't know. They said it looks like a baseball.
Damn. Ooh.
I thought that was a bad rollover.
It was.
Yeah,
probably second degree.
I'd rather play the Knicks next anyway.
I ain't got that game. I'm a New York fan, so
I'd rather play the Knicks next. I don't think they match up well with us. So.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But don't sleep on the Knicks. The Knicks, I like their young team, man. They nice too.
Yeah, they got the 2 Villanova kids starting in the backcourt.
They are putting up some numbers too.
That's right.
Kyle Lowry. Oh wait.
Well, Kyle Lowry is not Villanova, but he's anything that might be. They got Lowry and Hart. From Villanova. I mean, sorry, Jalen and Hart, Brunson and Hart. Villanova.
All right, let's talk next week. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, leave a prediction, and we will talk next week. Thanks, crew. Enjoy your
All right.
playoff games. Talk to you
Arrivederci,
later.
sayonara.
That's the bottom line.
Adios.